Okay, you guys. So we're going to kind of think geometry almost. We're putting like geometry with pre-calc today. Lines of symmetry, you can either have points, lines of symmetry, or point symmetry. A line symmetry is always an even function. It's called an even function. And check this out. Well, I guess, no. Line symmetry, we're not talking about even and odd yet. Line symmetry just means that you could draw a line, and that could be vertical, horizontal. There might be multiple lines of symmetry. And what do you think that means? When I fold it over that line of symmetry, what happens? Yeah, it looks the same. It kind of lays on itself, right? You guys ever make a PB&J, but just on one piece of bread? And you put a little peanut butter on one side of it and jelly on the other, and then you just fold it over? Anybody? Oh. See this cute little ellipse over here? This cute little ellipse? Couldn't I fold it there and it would land on itself? Or I could fold it here and it would also land on itself. Hot dog versus hamburger, you know what I'm saying? So I said, if something has line symmetry, the two halves match perfectly. This is a little redundant because I just said the two halves match. And if they match, they're going to match perfectly. But you get what I'm saying. Line symmetry, that's when we fold it. Point symmetry is when I rotate it. So it says most common type of point symmetry is at the origin. And that means that the figure is symmetric with respect to a given point, and it can be rotated 180 degrees about that point and appear unchanged. Here's the whole thing with these symmetries. They've got to be the exact same image. This S, if I rotate it 180 degrees, except the M, does it look exactly how it did? Do you agree that that S then has point symmetry? Yeah? What about this cute little number line, just line N, 180 degrees? Is it the exact same line? So this guy has point symmetry. And then what about this cute little over here, 180 degrees? Is it the exact same line? Yeah. So these all have point symmetry, meaning they can rotate. Oh, so one more. If I rotate it again, still. Now, so on your page, if I were you as you're doing your homework, I would potentially rotate my paper and see if it looks like it's staying the same. Okay, then it says even functions are symmetric about we want to go ahead and throw a y-axis in there. And then maybe you kind of highlight that y-axis on each of these pictures. And what that means is if I folded it over that y-axis, would it land on itself? If I fold this cute little absolute value graph over this y-axis, would the v land on the v? Does it appear? I'd say so. What about this cute little upside down parabola? If I folded my PB&J right along that line, would this side land on that side? Again, this is hand drawn, so we're being a little, we're giving it a little wiggle room, if you will. It would. How about this cute little cosine graph? If I folded it here, is it going to land on itself? Yeah. And then this is 1 over x squared. If I folded it there, do you agree that those little things would land on each other? Yeah. So these are all even. Can anyone, for, a bag of M&Ms, it could be peanut butter, or regular M&Ms. Give me the equation of something that might appear even, and then we'll test it with our calculator. What could be the equation of something that could be even? Shar? The odd ones are symmetric about the origin. You guys, this is the point symmetry. So this is when we've got to rotate it 180 degrees. And it's got to land on itself. Okay, if you rotate these 180 degrees, it's got to land on itself. Boom. This is going up from left to right. And if I rotate it 180 degrees, it's still going up from left to right. Rotate at that origin, it was going up then down. And if I rotate it 180 degrees, it's still going up then down. You get it. So now, what about, I wanted to do an example. What if I do x cubed, here's my x cubed graph, and then if I do plus 1. What do we think about that one? X cubed plus 1. X cubed plus 1 looks like this. Boop, up 1, there's x cubed. If I rotate that 180 degrees, is it what I started with? Where's this little y-intercept? Up or down? Down. Where is it here? Above, isn't it? Isn't it above here and it's below here? So would this one be odd? Did it land on itself? It didn't. Would this one be even? If I folded it over this axis, would it land on itself? Nope. So this one would be considered neither. even nor odd. You okay with that? This would be a neither. Yeah? Last thing before I send you on your own is I said the equation of a circle, I really should have put, this one would be centered at the origin. Let's say centered at the origin is x squared plus y squared is my radius squared. And I did an example of that right here. So this one's just centered at the origin. What would my radius be if this is my radius squared? Yeah, what's the square root of 1? My radius is just 1. So you guys, let's go draw centered at the origin with a radius of 1. It's really hard to make this round, if you ask me. It's really hard to draw that circle. And I know ours are going to look a little boxy, but there's my best looking circle that I could do. Okay. Then, if it's not centered at the origin, I do want us to add this off to the side. This would be x minus h squared and y minus k squared. That equals my radius squared. That's if it's not centered at the origin. You're like, well, what are you talking about? What's this h and k business? This h and k business is where it's centered. So I'm going to go ahead and say h and k is my center. So for some M&Ms, this question here, what would this center be? And be careful, look at the original formula. It's x minus h and y minus k when my center is positive h and positive k. Anyone have any idea what would be my center? Mary? So good. Mary says -3 and 1 is my center. Mary, that's perfect. Anyone know what my radius would be? Yeah, my radius is going to be the square root of whatever we have. So my radius is 5. And so I'm going to go -3, 1 as my center. Then I'm going to go 5 in each direction, just horizontally and vertically to help me draw this circle. And I'm going to try to go as round as I can get. Sometimes rotating my paper helps me, but I did give a prize for the best circle in my last class. Let's do one more. Ooh, who could tell me my center on this one? Center. And you're like, well, what's going on there? Say that again. 2, 0. Caroline's like, okay, well, there's nothing with the y, so it's going to be a 0. Very good. Caroline, what do you think the radius would be? 6. Great. We just take the square root of that guy. So I'm going to go right 2, 0, and then I'm going to go up 6. I'm going to go right 6, down 6, and left 6. And then see if someone could get some M&Ms.